Hello dear students, I am Shiv Kumar S. Ladde, Department of Pharmacology, Shivlingeshwar College of Pharmacy, Almala. Today we learn regarding the anatomy and physiology of salivary gland. Learning outcomes: upon completion of this video tutorial, students should able to recall the composition of saliva and describe the role of salivary gland in digestion of food. Dear students, the salivary glands are the one of the most important glands of the digestive systems. It's play important role in the digestion of the food in the oral cavity, as well as it can maintain the hygienic conditions of the oral cavity by secreting the saliva. So saliva is the gastric secretions or digestive secretions. It can contain the rich of mucus and rich of enzymes, so they are helpful for the digestions of the food in the oral cavity. And as well as saliva, it can play important role in the appreciations of the taste. So salivary glands, they are mainly divided into or categorized into two types: major salivary gland, so they can secrete the 90% of total saliva, and minor salivary gland, they can secrete the 10% of the total saliva. So major salivary glands, they are mainly three types: parotid gland, so their normal weight is 20 to 30 gram. The locations of the parotid gland is just below the each side of the ear, you can see in the image. Then the parotid gland, they can secrete the secretion in nature of serous or petalins, nothing but they having the rich of enzymes. So parotid glands play important role in the secretions of the enzymes. Then submandibular gland, and an average weight is 8 to 10 gram. The location is they are present in the below the mandibular bones. So the submandibular gland, they can secrete the serous and mucus, both enzymes as well as the mucus, and mucus here acts as the lubricants. Then sublingual glands, and average weight is 2 to 3 gram. Their location is just below the tongue. They secrete the mucus, then watery secretions. Dear students, the minor salivary glands are lingual mucus gland, secrete mucus; lingual serous gland secretes serous; buccal gland secretes mucus; labial gland secretes serous; then palate gland secretes mucus. Dear students, more than 900 the minor salivary gland, they are present in our oral cavity. Among few we are discussed here. Regarding the regulation of salivary gland function, so our autonomic nervous systems play important role in the regulations of the secretions from the salivary glands. So regarding parasympathomymetic system or coronary system, so with the help of the glossopharyngeal nerve and facial nerve, it can enhance the mucus secretions or water secretions. It indicates, so when your oral cavity having the reach of mucus or water secretion, it indicates in your brain parasympathomymetic system is dominant or more active. And the opposite system, that is the sympathomymetic systems or adrenal system, it can secrete the enzymes or serous or petalins. If your mouth is dry or jelly like substance are formed in the oral cavity, it indicates the sympathomymetic system is dominant. So due to that, only the enzymes or serous was secreted in the oral cavity. So like that, so these two systems are involved in the regulations of the salivary gland or secretions of the saliva. So now we learn regarding the composition of saliva. The daily output of saliva and an average from the salivary gland is 1000 to 1500 ml. It is nearly 1.5 liters. and the pH of saliva is, that is 6.35 to 6.85. It is nearly to neutrals. So that's why the salivary glands, so they are mainly involved in the that is the absorptions of the, helpful for the absorptions of the acidic and lipophilic drugs, and the specific gravity is 1.002 to 1.012, and tonicity hypotonic to the plasma. Then composition, the saliva mainly consists of 99.5% water and 5% solids, and solids subcategorized into organic substance and inorganic substance and gases. The gases like oxygen, carbon and nitrogen is present, and inorganic substance like all electrolytes regarding sodium, calcium, potassium, bicarbonate, bromide, chloride, then phosphorus, phosphates are present. And organic substance, once again they are subcategorized into enzymes and other organic substance. Enzymes like amylase, maltase, lingolipase, lysozyme, proline rich proteins like lactoferrin, immunoglobulin A, phosphatase, carbonic anhydrase and glycerins are present. Like other substances like mucin, albumin, blood group antigens, free fatty acids, EGF, uric acid and many others are present in the saliva. And saliva play important role in the digestions of the food in the oral cavity and maintain the hygienic conditions of the oral cavity. So now we can learn regarding the physiology of salivary glands or saliva. The first function is it is helpful for the preparation of food for swallowing. So dear students, the saliva acts as a lubricant, and it is helpful for the to convert that is a digested food in the oral cavity by mechanical digestion into a bolus or chyme, and bolus or chyme easily ingested through the esophagus and enter into the stomach for the further digestions. Then second function, it is play important role in the appreciations of the taste, because so when the food is mixed with the saliva, various chemical reactions are taken place, so they can produce the depolarization or impulses, and these impulses carried by the sensory receptor or taste receptors, so those are present in the tongue and they are involved in the appreciations of the taste. So that's why saliva play important role in the detections of the taste. Then salivary glands also play important role in the digestion of the food, because it mainly contains enzymes like amylase, helpful for the conversions of starch into maltose or monosaccharides. Then maltase, it is helpful for digestion of maltose into glucose. Then lincolipase, helpful for the digestion of cholesterol, lipid, triglycerides into a free fatty acid. So due to presence of these three enzymes, the salivary gland or saliva play important role in the digestions of the carbohydrates and the digestions of the fats. Then the saliva or salivary glands also have the functions like cleaning and protective. So that is the lysozymes, IgA, thiocyanate and hydrogen peroxide. So these are molecule, they can having the capability to kill the microbes, so those are present in the food. So that's why saliva involved in the protective function also. Then role of speech, because it can prevent the dryness of the mouth, so due to maintaining the moist in the oral cavity is helpful for the correct speech productions. Regulations of body temperature, then it is also involved in the regulations of water balance and maintain the hygienic conditions of the mouth. That is the lysosome, so they are having a capability to kill the microbes in the oral cavity, so due to that it can prevent the decay of the oral cavity or teeth. So that's why the salivary glands or saliva play important to maintain the hygienic conditions of the mouth. And it is also involved in the excretions of the waste matter like mercury, lead, potassium iodide, virus for mumps and rabies. Thank you dear students.